Today, we are speaking about how to embrace your self-worth and ditch the unworthiness bitch. So, what do I mean by ditching the unworthiness bitch? So, I don't actually mean to separate a part that is inside you and ditching it, but it's rather ditching the story. So, ditching the story that we are telling ourselves of that we cannot, that we are not good enough, that others are better, and so on and so forth. And then that constant comparison that can come with that. And how do we do that really is by embracing those parts inside us that feel unworthy, and by really going deeply within and communicating with them and connecting with them to understand why they are there and to understand what it is that they need. And usually what it is that they need is just to be heard, is to feel loved, is to feel safe, and to feel seen. Yeah, and sometimes this can take a while. Sometimes it may, take you more more times to do that, because we have had those parts within us ruling our lives for so long. And when I say ditch the unworthiness bitch and that story, then it is because it may as well at times just need that willpower to say, you know what? No, I'm actually done with this story now. I don't want to hear that anymore. I know who I am and I know the magic that I carry, and it's not fighting with that part that is living within you and that is feeling unworthy and not sorry, I just got interrupted because I would really love to see who is here. I can only see the number of viewers but not the names. So anyway, maybe just type in your name and where you're from into the comments, so I can actually see what's happening. It's different on Instagram because there you can see the names, or even in Zoom. So please, just in the middle of the thing, please type in a comment of where you're from, where you're joining us from. I want to see you. I want to see some highs. So anyway, going back to what I've been just sharing about. So on my own journey, what I have come to realize with that, because I used to be in a lot of flip-flopping where I was feeling amazing and empowered and ready, and then suddenly all this doubt was coming up and all this unworthiness on whatever it is, and it can be in your business. And hi Megan, yay, thank you for joining. It can be in your daily life. Hi Heidi, yeah, thank you for being here. You can watch the replay. And it can as well be, in your relationships, or in so many areas of your life. So when this unworthiness is really like something that is ruling your life and that is there, it suddenly is just going to come up and channel up. So in my journey, how it was really that it was sabotaging me. And that's why I'm saying ditch the unworthiness bitch, to make a point with that, because on some level I was still allowing it to sabotage. I was still allowing it to have control over me and to be the victim of that story, rather than to witness the story when it's coming up and to allow myself to feel the feelings with it and to see it, but in the same time to deeply, deeply honor myself and to deeply, deeply see the magic that I carry and everything that I have created in my life. Because at the end, the core point of this is that you are worthy. You have always been worthy, and there is no other way than that. And each one of us came here with a beautiful divine calling, and it doesn't matter what it is. For some people it can be, being a mother. For others it can be being a healer and a teacher, and for others it can be being a housewife, or someone else could be working in finances. It doesn't even matter what it is, but what is about that you can embrace that calling inside you and realize that whatever it is that you are bringing is divine and is special and is needed in that world. And when we do that, we can finally stop trying to be like other people because we feel we are not good enough and the way we are is unworthy, but we can just show up as ourselves, right? And that's definitely not always perfect, and that is beautiful, unique in its own way. And yeah, so this is really the core point that I want to make today with sharing it. That is not that we are suddenly finding, suddenly we become worthy, suddenly we have done enough studies, or we have made the amount of money that we're dreaming of, or we are with that dream partner that we been calling in, so that this external things appear and then we're going to start to feel worthy. No, if you still feel unworthy inside yourself, that is going to prevail. It has nothing to do with your external circumstances. Yeah, in some cases our external circumstances can help us, or can, I would rather say, prevent us from going deeper into those unworthiness layers, because we have all those things that give us status. But if these things would be taken away, then the layer would still be there. If you haven't done the work, and if you haven't gone within and embraced that part. And I can say on my journey that it's like, yeah, the divine really kicked me into that space, because for a long time I was really trying so hard. Like, I wanted to be this certain archetype, like a certain teacher or leader, and I wanted to have all this following, and I wanted to be my business to be in a certain way and to make that much amount of money, and it wasn't really working for a long time. And it kept bringing me into that space. It kept bringing me deeper into those layers within that were saying, yes, you are all those things, and all those things are here for you, but do the work within first. Go within first and find that love inside, and find the ability to see your divinity and see your worth beyond all the things, And the thing is, I'm still wanting those things. Yeah, of course, I still want my work to go viral and go out and be global and, make the money and all the things. Yes, and in fact as well, yes, since I have done a lot of the inner shifting, my businesses have been expanding, but it is coming from a different space now. It's coming from a deeper space of love. And I know that because when things are not going in the way that I'm expecting to, then I don't get put down by it. Or, another thing that was happening to me a lot in the past is like when I wouldn't get like certain amount of likes on my pictures and all of that, I instantly felt insecure, and I was like, oh no, and why not me and all that. And now I don't even think about that anymore. So it's really this whole conditioning that we are put into in this modern world with all our surroundings and that constant stimuli. And rising into our self-worth is this deep inner stability. And when you embody that level, and I'm not saying as well that, you know, I'm perfect or that we will be like, yes, we are constantly evolving and there are challenges going to come up, insecurities, like I feel in myself every time I go to the next level and up level, things are coming up, but my foundation is just a different one, and that deep inner self-worth feels like a stable anchor inside, and it feels like a place that I can rest into. And as well, when insecurities also come up, I can connect to the deep inner place of presence and of my worth that I have activated, and go back in there and just be deeply present with it and hold it. And yes, so that I feel is what I've been wanting to share in this power life of today. And please, beloveds, if you have any questions, or if you're watching the replay, just type into the comments #replay. I would love to see the people that are watching it. I would love to hear how this makes you feel, how your journey is with that. So you can please share on that, comment on that, and you can do it now or later. And I as well want to just share to end this Power Life today with an exclusive invitation to you. And this invitation is for you to have a soul clarity call with me to map out your power plan on rising into that deep self-worth and on aligning with your truth and with your divine authenticity and your expression and your sacred calling and your sacred mission that you came here to do. And as I shared before, your sacred calling and mission doesn't necessarily have to be something that is to do with the healing or with being a soulpreneur and creating your own business and extending that out. It can be that. Many of us feel called to step into that deeper right now, but it can be anything really, whatever it is that feels deeply divine to you and that calls you. Most of the time it is to do with service, because our natural way is that we want to give and we want to serve, because it brings us so much joy. So if you feel called to that, I want to say as well that I don't work with everyone, but the way how I work is that we would, in that call, map out your divine journey and your power plan and tune in together if you are a right fit and if I am a right fit for you. And then we go from there. And this invitation goes out to visionaries and to awakened humans that are really ready and committed to do this work, because that's something that is important to me, for someone to be there, to show up and to give your everything and just be deeply ready to rise into that self-worth, to let go of the stories, of the self-doubt and all of that, through deep emotional and energetic healing. So beautiful one, if this is for you and if you feel inspired by that, then please let me know. And I just want to check the comments here. Megan, I love how we're walking the same path, definitely divinely guided. Yes, sister, thank you. Yes, I've been feeling that as well when we've been connecting before. So, beautiful ones, if you feel guided to work with me, or if you feel inspired to have this call with me, please let me know. Send me a private message. You can as well just pop a comment into here. You can just say, hey, I'm in, I'm ready, and I'll contact you from there. And I hope this has been inspiring for you today, and I hope to see you again next week to my Divine Power Live at 12 CEST. I think I'm gonna put it in the posts anyway, but next Tuesday the same time. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Megan, for being here, and Heidi. And thank you for everyone who's watching the replay. Please, hashtag replay. So much love to you all. Bye.